folks, here we go. Green flag flies. Off of turn number 2. Nancy Mooney out in front by a nose. Here comes Justin Littlewood on the high side. Mooney on the bottom. Rollins all the way to the infield. Jeff Rollins in the 43. All the way to the infield trying to pick up positions. Does not work. Nancy Mooney continues to show the way. On the outside, the 37. That's Justin Littlewood. 3 wide now as Rollins goes to the bottom again. He'll take over the top spot. Solomon Bro going to follow him through. Cole Littlewood in the 12th now will follow him through. Littlewood to 3rd, Leary to 4th as Mooney tumbles through the field. Out in front, Jeff Rollins, the orange and black machine leading the way. Solomon Bro solidly in 2nd. Several car lengths back to the 12 and Cole Littlewood. That purple machine and Tyler Leary all over his back bumper in 4th. That's the battle on the racetrack now. Cole Littlewood in the 12. Leary deep into turn number 3. He'll take over the 3rd spot now. Littlewood looks for the crossover. That won't work. Solomon Bro to the front. Solomon Bro in the 33 goes to the front. As he works to the inside of Jeff Rollins. Rollins now tries to battle back, nothing doing there off of turn number 4 as we're just past halfway here in this 10-lap heat race for the Superstocks. Solomon Bro leads the way. Rollins in 2nd, Leary in 3rd, Cole Littlewood in 4th, and Dennis Stange, the veteran in the Brookside Equipment Machine, rounds out the top 5. Nancy Mooney in 6th, Justin Littlewood 7th, and Mike Heffernan rounds out the field. Solomon Bro out in front. Jeff Rollins in 2nd, feeling the heat from Leary. As Mike Heffernan trying to keep from going a lap down. White flag is out. Bill Lambert, rather, goes a lap down now. Bill Lambert in that red number 7 goes a lap down. Solomon Bro, he'll pick up the win. 2nd goes to Jeff Rollins. Leary in 3rd, Littlewood in 4th. And Dennis Stange rounds out the field here in our heat race for the Superstocks. Off of turn number 4, here we go. Tim Wenzel quickly out in front. Shelby Avery drops down into the 2nd spot. David Elliott in 3rd, but here comes Tim Paquette. Paquette up the outside in the 93. A little blue pick-em-up truck looking machine as they head back for turn number 1. Wenzel out in front. Shelby Avery 2nd. Paquette in 3rd as the field tries to get single file. David Elliott in 4th, Billy Osborne in 5th. Big wiggle there for the 58. Kyle Robinson, a huge bobble right in the middle of 3 and 4, gathers it up and continues. But he and a couple others lose big time position. Shelby Avery down to the bottom now. She'll pick up the lead. Tim Paquette going to follow her through for 2nd. So it's Avery in the 8th, Paquette in the 93. And now Tim Wenzel slots into 3rd. David Elliott in 4th, and Osborne rounding out the top 5 as we come to halfway now. 4 down, 4 to go for the mini stocks as Paquette drops to the inside on Avery. Avery trying to hang tough on the outside. Paquette has to pinch the car down. Can't quite get enough of a run as they head for turn number 3. Paquette on the bottom. Avery on the high side gets way up out of the groove, which is a bunch of room on Paquette as Paquette now out by 6 or 8 car lengths on Avery. Tim Wenzel moves in on the back bumper of Avery. Can't make anything happen there, and Avery will start to pull away. David Elliott in the 43. Runs in 4th. Billy Osborne rounds out the top 5. Off of turn number 4 now. White flag will fly. Tim Paquette, the 93. Shelby Avery in the 8. Tim Wenzel in the 83. That's your top three. Into turn number 3 one more time. Off of turn number 4, Paquette will take the win. Avery second, Wenzel third, David Elliott in fourth. Billy Osborne rounds out the top 5. Kyle Robinson in 6th. Aaron Aiken in 7th. And car number 27, Peter Cook, rounds out the field here for heat race number 1. '43 Vermont, Dana Shepard scheduled to go off in this heat race, unable to make the call. A former regular here at Monadnock Speedway as the green flag flies. Ethan Marsh quickly out in front. Big run down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Louis Mayer slots into second now in the Honda. Big loose for the 69, gathers it up, able to continue. Corey Plummer settles into third at the completion of lap number 1, down the back straightaway. Ethan Marsh, the WR Painting Ford Mustang, out in front, the blue and white machine. Louis Mayer, car number 69, big loose for that multicolored number 69. Very, very fast, but that car very loose here in the early stages of their heat race. Good battle now for the third position. Kevin Pitzinger in the 50 will take that spot away from Corey Plummer. Pitzinger goes to third, Plummer to fourth, Littlewood to fifth in the 37, and Nadine Coates rounds out the field as we are just past halfway now in heat race number 2 for the mini stocks. Ethan Marsh out in front, Mayer in second, Pitzinger in third, Corey Plummer in fourth, Justin Littlewood rounds out the top 5 here in heat race number 2 as we come to the white flag. Down the back straightaway, Marsh and Mayer. Nadine Coates in that black number 40, about to go a lap down. As they come off turn number 4, white flag flies. Coates moves down out of the way. Marsh out in front. Mayer within a car length now, but it doesn't look like he's going to have time. Tries to get the run off turn number 4. Nothing doing. Marsh takes the win. Mayer in second. Pitzinger in third. Corey Plummer in fourth, and Littlewood rounds out the top 5. Nadine Coates, the final car here in heat race number 2 for the mini stocks. To lead the field to green. It looks like somewhere between 20 and 22 cars going to take the green for the mini stock main event coming up here tonight. Off of turn number 4, green flag flies. We are underway. Kevin McKnight quickly out in front. Jarrett Curtis battles back on the outside. Nothing doing there. Going to try to move to the inside. Kimball in the black number 50 works to the inside now. Kimball trying to take the second spot away to the inside of Curtis. He will do so. Kevin McKnight out in front, the orange and blue number 76. Kimball in second in the 50, Curtis in the 33. Those 3 under a blanket. Desmond Skillings runs in fourth. Pat Houle very loose off turn number 4 in that red and white number 57. And Cole Littlewood now rounds out the field. One of the 2 double-duty racing Littlewoods here tonight. Front 2 now starting to break away. Kimball all over the back of Kevin McKnight. Kimball takes the run down the inside, gets alongside, he'll take over the top spot. Matt Kimball, big run to the inside of Kevin McKnight. McKnight kicked back to second, Jarrett Curtis in third, and Desmond Skillings in the 4th spot, then a long way back to that 57X of Pat Houle. At the stripe, it'll be 2 to go for Matt Kimball. Kimball doing double duty here tonight off turn number 4. 2 laps to go. Kimball trying to pick up the heat race win. Kevin McKnight trying to get a run back on the inside. Nothing doing there. Off of turn number 4 now. White flag will fly. Matt Kimball loose into turn number 1. Kevin McKnight pulls right up on the back bumper. Kimball, big run down into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, Kimball takes the win. McKnight is second. Jarrett Curtis third. Skillings is fourth. That Hool going to wind up a very loose fifth, and Cole Littlewood rounds out the field. So that's going to do it for mini stock heat races. Wide. Cars everywhere here in heat race number 1 for the Lightning Stocks. Leon Kennison quickly out in front. Got Ernie Coates way up wide now as we go 3 wide again. Back to turn number 1. Ernie Coates in that 4C all over the racetrack as Kennison out in front. John Fultz in second in the 32, the 46. Gordon Farnham in that 46 machine with Matt Goffin to his outside. Goffin, who blew up one of his subs a week ago at Claremont Speedway. Back in another one. Kennison out in front. Good run. That 46 of Gordon Farnham started on the inside of row number 3, up into the second spot now, and challenging for the lead. Farnham now to the inside on Kennison. Goffin now to the inside on Fultz. Side by side as now Farnham will take over the top spot. Goffin will go to third, racing all around the racetrack here in heat race number 1 for the Lightning Stock Division. Farnham in the CRX, he is gone. Kennison doing a nice job in second, now feeling the heat race from Goffin. The battle is for second. Kennison in the red and orange and blue rather, number 13, and Goffin right on his back bumper. Goffin now, big run down the back straightaway. He'll work to the inside. That's for the second spot. Off of turn number 4, Goffin to second behind Farnham. Kennison in third, Fultz in fourth. Chris Fultz in the 5th spot now is Kyle Courier in 6th. Checkered flag flies. Farnham dominates. Goffin in 2nd, Kennison 3rd, and Fultz in 4th and 5th. The 32 car for John Fultz in 4th, and Chris Fultz winds up rounding out the top 5. So rounding up the field here in heat race number 2 for the Lightning Stocks, that's Bill Arsenal in car number 6. Green flag flies, and once again 3 wide off turn number 4 at the start. Does not work, however. Car number 69, Chris Robert is able to get out in front. Here comes the 16 up the inside now. Chris Davis. Davis in the 16. Goes to the 2nd spot. Ernie Banks Jr. in the 8 slots into 3rd. Down the back straightaway. Josh Carey in the 69X. The blue number 69 is actually the 69X. That is Josh Carey out in front. Chris Davis in the 16, feeling the heat now from Ernie Banks Jr. Banks had worked to the inside down the back straightaway, not able to do anything with it as they get off turn number 4. Banks on the inside, Davis on the high side. Banks much better on the bottom, but Davis very strong up on the high side. C.J. Johnson right there in 4th. Now Banks able to get around. Johnson going to try to follow him through. Johnson up the hill. So Banks goes to 2nd, Johnson to 3rd, as Davis continues to hang tough on the outside. Banks, Johnson, and Davis. 3 cars all right together for the 2nd spot. Oh, contact off turn number 4. C.J. Johnson got into the left front of Ernie Banks. Everybody hangs on as we've got one way sideways at turn 4. Everybody able to hang on and continue. Bill Arsenault just about lost the car over there in turn 4, able to hang on and continue. As we continue to battle for that third spot, Chris Davis up high. The black number 16, Ernie Banks on the bottom. The white number 8, smoke now showing from Randall Phillips, number 19, as the white flag flies. White flag is out. Josh Carey has checked out into turn number 3 all by himself. C.J. Johnson in second, as Carey is going to pick up the win. Johnson will come to second, Chris Davis third, Ernie Banks in fourth, Bill Arsenault fifth, maybe. And Randall Phillips rounds out the top 5. A little bit of damage on the right front of that 19 machine. So that's going to do it for Lightning Stock Heat Races. Up next, Sportsman Modifieds. So here we go, 8 laps the distance. Sportsman Modifieds ready to fire off. Eric Leclerc in the 52 on the bottom. Alyssa Rivera, car number 5 on the high side. Green flag flies, here we go. Leclerc quickly to the front, Rivera on the high side, trying not to lose second. Now slots into second in front of Kimball. Leclerc, Rivera, Kimball, Brian Roby, big run up the outside, can't do anything with it. Matt Kimball now in car number 50, trying to get something done on Alyssa Rivera. Can't make that happen as Brian Roby continues to work the outside of the racetrack into the 4th spot. Works to the outside on Kimball. Sticks the nose alongside, can't make it stick as Kimball moves up the hill. Eric Leclerc out in front. Alyssa Rivera in second. Then that battle for third. Kimball's got it. Roby wants it. Kimball up the hill to block. Roby continues to work the high side. Brian Chapin now down to the inside on Roby. Roby can't make the move work on Kimball. And now having to hold off Chapin in the 44. Roby to the bottom of the racetrack now. On Matt Kimball. Chapin in 5th. Zarzella in 6th. Jervenpaugh 7th. Jason Barden in the 8th spot, rounding out this heat race. Back at the front of the field as we come to the white flag. Eric Leclerc looking to pick up the heat race win. One more trip around and he will do so. Alyssa Rivera in second. Matt Kimball in third off of turn number 4. Eric Leclerc picks up the win. Alyssa Rivera second. Kimball in third. Roby will wind up 4th. Brian Chapin in 5th in the 44. Zarzella in the 8th. The 98 of Jervenpaugh. And Jason Barden round out the field here in heat race number 1 for the Sportsman Modifieds. So here we go, 8 laps. Heat race number 2 for the Sportsman Modified. Joel Monahan, Mike Smith. Green flag flies, here we go. Monahan quickly out in front. Smith on the high side, but here comes Kimi Rivette. Rivette up the inside looking for second. JT Cloutier. Jeff Rollins side by side behind them for the 4th spot. Now Rollins able to get clear. In set sail for the 27 of Mike Smith. Off of turn number 4. Monahan running away, and that Monahan trucking machine setting a torrid pace here in heat race number 2. Kimi Rivette in second in the 99. Mike Smith in third. Jeff Rollins fourth. Cloutier rounds out the top 5. Battle starting to shape up for the 3rd spot now. It's Mike Smith feeling the heat from Jeff Rollins. Rollins within about a car length now as they head for turn number 3. Smith able to open up the gap just a little bit that time by. As Joel Monahan stretches the gap just about a straightaway lead on Kimi Rivette and Smith and Rollins. Coming to the white flag now, Joel Monahan on cruise control out in front. Off of turn number 2, Monahan having things all his own way here in heat race number 2 for the Modifieds. He'll pick up the win with ease. Rivette second, Smith in third, Rollins in fourth. JT Cloutier rounds out the top 5. Jessica O'Leary. So here we go. Heat race number 1, Thunderstocks. Green flag flies. Here we go. McLean quickly out in front in the 21. Noah in the 9. Slots into the second spot. The 39 of Bruce Clark is third. Richard Vincent into fourth now as the 11 of Josh Nutter. Struggling all the way to the back. Nutter in the 11. Just a bit off the pace here in heat race number 2 out in front. McLean in the 21. Nowakowski in the 9. All over the back bumper. Good little battle there for the top spot. Nowakowski looks to the bottom, has a run to the inside, down into turn number 3, trying to take over the top spot. Nowakowski will do so off of turn number 4. Bruce Clark in the 39 now comes to second. Vincent in the 4 to third, as McLean in the 21 tumbles to fourth. Doug McLean started in the pole, held it for a couple of laps. Now back to the 4th spot. Off of turn number 2, Nowakowski in the 9, trying to check out by a couple of car lengths into turn number 3. But Bruce Clark in the 39, able to close right up to the back bumper, right there in the middle of the corners. Nowakowski, though, with a good run off, able to stretch the lead out a bit. Vincent in the 4 joining that fight now as well, as we have a 3-way battle for the lead. Chris Buffone, car number 2, right up in the back of McLean, trying to take the 4th spot away here. Nowakowski out in front. Bruce Clark in second. Vincent in third. Vincent had a look to the outside as we've got one. Off of turn number 1. Car number 2, Chris Buffone, up and into the tire wall. As checkered and caution fly, Nowakowski wins it. Clark second, Vincent third, McLean fourth. Nutter will wind up in 5th, and Chris Buffone off of turn number 4 now. Green flag flies. We are underway quickly out in front. Dan Como in the 09 to the front of the field. Good battle there for second. Chafee to the inside. Hillary Renaud to the outside. Chafee going to take over second. But here comes Curtis. Chase Curtis in the 88 on the bottom. Curtis in the 88 on the bottom. Chafee up high in the 28. Hillary Renaud deep into turn number 3. Has to lock up the brakes to keep into getting into the inside of Chafee. Out up front, Dan Como out of Monson, Massachusetts. The 88X is Chase Curtis. Kevin Chafee in the 28 is third. Craig Chafee, rather. Craig Chafee. Oh, big wiggle for the 10 car. Jeff Stouty out of Palmer, Massachusetts. Car got way loose, almost got away from him, but he was able to hang on. Nate Nunez rounds out the field as we are halfway now. Halfway. 4 down, 4 to go. final heat race of the night as we get ready to go feature racing. Dan Como out in front. Chase Curtis in second. Hillary Renaud in third. Here comes Craig Chafee in the bottom. Craig Chafee, the black and silver number 28, to the inside of Hillary Renaud. That's the battle on the racetrack right now. Dan Como out by a couple of car lengths on Chase Curtis. Curtis whittling away at that lead, but I don't think he's going to have time. Como off of turn number 2. Couple of car lengths down to 1 car length on Curtis. To turn number 3. Chase Curtis drives it in deep. Can't make it happen. Como with the win. Curtis for second. The battle for third to the wire. Off of turn number 4. Looks like it's going to be Chafee by a nose. Renaud winds up in 4th. Jeff Stotty in 5th. And 6th goes to Nate Nunez. So that's going to do it for us.
So confused, like so many abused, till I understood it, that there is a season, a transcendent reason, why every dog and snake will have their day. You think you have everything but nothing at all. You're sitting at the top, but one day you will fall. Till that time, it's toys for tyrants.